Farnsworth Bentley.
Concubine. And that's all I got to say about that.
So, all right, we'll leave it there.
What grown man walks around holding an umbrella for another man?
That's a question. That's a question.
I mean,
Arguably. Considering now, that's a valet's job. That's some racist shit. It's racist.
Joe did hold the umbrella for Pun.
He should have took that umbrella and beat him over the fucking head with it, is what he should have done. Instead, he ran to the Lord and got a wife and had some babies quick. Why is it that every time these niggas get freaked off on it, they think that the first thing they gotta do is go and get a bitch and make it all go away? It don't make it all go away. That dick was up your ass. That doesn't change. You can't unring that bell.
I like women's.
So let me ask. Fuck all the pussy in the world you want. Your ass is still ran through. You and your wife got something in common. You know what it feels like to bear down on all that pressure.
Jaguar Wright, for validation purposes, Mary J. Blige, what rooms, what places have y'all been?
The last time I was willingly allowing myself, because anytime that sow's around, I leave. If I want to be around a pig, I go to a farm. The last time I allowed myself to even engage with her was when she asked me to sing when Vibe magazine was honoring her for her 10th anniversary of being on Vibe and 10 years being the queen of hip hop, soul, and all of that shit. And me and Music Soul Child sang and somebody else don't remember. And if I've offended you, I really don't give a fuck. You should have been more memorable. Music did a good job. I did a good job. And her and LaTanya sitting there in the front, and they all happy when Music is singing. But when I got up there, those bitches sat there and stared me down like they was about to try to ask me to fight. Now you asked me to come here to honor you by making your song sound better than you ever could. And you want to stare down on me? Her and Tiny. The whole time I sang. Now, of course, this happened after Unplugged. I thought her inviting me to come to honor her was like maybe an olive branch in some way. But you staring down on me like you ready to fight. Fuck, I'm here for it, and I could have been home. I was playing Tomb Raider back then. Like, I could have been Lara Croft in there smoking a joint, kicking it, making dinner for my kids, and I'm come up here so you and your sister can grit on me up close. Then Beyonce comes.
Oh, she was gonna be next. Go ahead.
And they walked her in. And then I watched Mary J. fawn over her. She stopped talking. Like, this was an event to honor her. And all she could do was sing Beyonce's praises. And how, even though she was a younger artist than her, how she looked up to her and saw her as a role model for all the girls in the business. And how honored she was that Beyonce honored her with her presence to come while she was being honored by Vibe magazine, who she had appeared in more times at that moment than Beyonce. How crazy does that sound?
Maybe it's a dancing though. She might have been Beyonce.
You're being, imagine. I want you to think about what I just said. This bitch is sitting here getting an honor for being the most, written about black woman in Vibe magazine for 10 years, and all you can talk about is the bitch that's coming behind you? You ain't talk about the producers. You didn't talk about the writers. You didn't talk about the team that helped you get there. Your whole fucking speech was about how great Beyonce is. That's when I knew she was picked. But when I think of that speech that day at that Vibe magazine event, And then I think of Lizzo and her acceptance speech when she won Album of the Year and beat Beyonce, the one award she can't win, maybe because you don't put good albums together. Just nice videos and singles. But all that being said, didn't Lizzo do the same thing in the middle of her speech? She stopped her acceptance speech to say how she felt bad for winning Album of the Year because Beyonce didn't get it.
Deja vu.
Listen to me. We're talking Mary J. Blige, who came before Beyonce, singing her praises while she's being honored, forgets herself, talks about this bitch. "20 years later, Lizzo winning the one Beyonce award she can't get. And she stops in the middle of that to say, I feel bad that I won your award. Tell me there's not something off with that. Imagine Tom Brady at a Super Bowl holding the trophy in Tampa and thanking Belichick and never mentioning anything. That would look crazy, wouldn't it? He might not get his contract renewed. Something's off here. These people are being trained to worship this person, to honor her above themselves. Why? What's so special about her?
Aura?
What aura? Tuesday? This is aura. This is her aura. On a jumbotron at a basketball game in real time. Her sister trying everything within her, from all of the ancestors, from every plantation they got, violated on, whooping her husband ass, and she rocking back and forth. I showed you the video where the bitch fell down and she popped right up like the reanimated man and started swinging her hair. Bitch, take a nap. You just fell down 15 metal stairs. Like, take a second. Breathe. Let the dancers carry on. This bitch, whoa, ah!
So since you're talking,
These niggas ain't human.
Since you're talking